welcome back to more 2 Guys Play Mega Man Legends 2 going around on islands. Look at how high this is from the water.
Wow.
And sadness. You can't even see the other islands where we're going to.
I mean,
If this is a residential area, that's what I'd want. Just a house on an island and nobody bothers me.
as long as I can still get Amazon Prime.
Right, well, there's teleporting warps.
Oh,
so.
then yeah, perfect.
I assume that you also can't hear sounds coming from the other residents,
That's the
so...
building
Just their
where the
kids
master
screaming.
lives. I'll bet you probably spent a lot of your time there, didn't
I
you?
probably did.
No, there's something in
Yeah.
the far distance. Can
I believe that is the shortcut. Which, no, shoes, jet skates. So I had hover shoes so I wouldn't get paralyzed walking on paralyzed ground.
So now you can just click this.
Refractor inserted. That'll take me straight to the shuttle bay, which is where Data is.
Oh, alright. They get everything refilled, and
Yeah.
everything is deja vu.
So this is the beginning of the stage, and I can just boop, go from there.
Alright.
That chest I got, that was the green eye to make the shining laser.
Alright.
Save while I'm at it. We are coming in close to the end here.
Alright.
I know, right? 11 hours, Jesus.
Good lord.
To be fair, like 2 of those is me grinding like a week ago.
True. And I put like, I put like 42 into Dark Souls already.
Oh, wow.
Nowhere, like, of the 4 or 5 last bosses, I've killed one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I know where the second one is. I can't seem to make it to the third one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, this is bullshit.
How much money? I like money. I don't have to kill these things, but I want it.
Alright, and then you're just gonna continue from here
Yep.
to the next
Big
area.
building. It's in the center.
Cool.
There he is.
Oh, like the one that you're in the same room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And this is the door.
Always with their double doors so they can load.
Right. Oh, and then there was a Data here, too.
Cool.
What's this? Looks like the monitor's been destroyed. Well, suck my dick.
Fine.
Wonder what these things are. You know, there's kind of cylinders that are hanging out. Well, you're about halfway there, Mega Man. You've got a great job so far.
Oh god.
This was the Master's house, you know. If you leave here and go towards the back, there's an elevator that will take you straight back to the shuttle bay. I don't know if it still works, but if you fix it, you can easily get back to where Yuna is. Well, I just saved, so I don't need your ass.
Alright.
Transfer to Mother Area.
Dun dun dun.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Dun dun dun. That was the
The
sound that I wanted to
gravity's
make.
back to normal. Are you ready? Things are going to get a little different from here on.
Sure.
Sure, because your house is some weird fucking fun house.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, that's how I'd roll. Get it? As roll.
Okay.
It's a character in this video game. Driving that point home. Oh, that's right. Fight all of the bosses again.
Fuck. Oh, so I have a question.
Yeah.
About like this game and like
Yeah,
Mega Man games in general.
yeah.
Are they all named after like rock stars? Like all the
No. They're
The-
mostly just, like, bosses, you mean?
yeah, like the robot masters or whatever.
No. In, like, classic Mega Man games, they're all just named, like, Dive Man and Napalm Man. It's like whatever their weapon is.
Oh, okay.
And Mega Man X5 was like the one weird one where they were named after rock stars. Only in the English version. Like we had like Axel, like Rose Whip or something like that.
So they weren't like a specific band. They were just like
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
They're just musical puns.
Ugh. All right.
At least I have a lot stronger of a blaster, so this guy goes
Yeah.
down really easy.
I noticed that. I was like, this is going remarkably better than last
Yeah.
time, like 2 months ago when you fought this guy.
Right.
Whoa.
How dare you? Ladies, he's probably single.
I mean, look at him.
I mean, look at him. He's a horrible disaster. And he's dead,
All right.
I assume. There we go.
Okay. Like my knowledge of Mega Man is what I've watched you play, and like tiny little bits of trivia,
Yeah,
because that sometimes happens when you're into video games. You learn random things,
right.
like that. There's only ever been one female robot master.
100,000. Yeah, Splash Woman in Mega Man 9. There initially was a lady in an earlier game, but then they scrapped it for whatever reason. Probably sexism.
Yeah. I mean, like a good answer to why isn't there a woman in this game? The patriarchy.
The patriarchy.
Like, what? Like, I was reading an interview with like the creative director of like Fable.
Oh hey, my best friend.
Oh fuck. That they so Fable, a game in which you can be anyone and anything, right?
Yeah.
The cover illustration originally was a black woman.
Cool.
And they were told it has to be a white guy or no one will buy it. So they were forced
Games industry.
Yeah. So he was just furious and almost quit over it.
At least this place doesn't have icy floors anymore.
Oh,
So
it doesn't?
No.
I was about to say, when he does whatever bullshit he does with the floor, can't you, like, change your armor so it doesn't do that?
I can change. Can I change shoes that actually do something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Body parts.
Instead of the things
No.
that
For instance, from hot cold surfaces. So
yeah,
I could.
That should save. That should help, right?
yeah, that should have helped if I would have had them from back when we first fought this guy.
And do you have access to that?
I did, but they were very expensive, so I didn't get them.
Okay. Basically, now that you have to refight everything, and I can only assume this is like developmental laziness.
Oh, I should have put them on.
Oh, did you not? Oh, I thought you did.
Well, I was looking at the floor and I'm like, oh, I don't have to do this.
Okay, let's just put those on right now. So that doesn't happen a second time.
And we'll do this. Medicine bottle. Turn that off. So now I'm no longer...
Oh, so now you just don't have to jump up anymore, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, yeah, that would have been super helpful during this boss fight. But yeah, the director of Fable, not the director, but like the creative guy,
Right.
was just furious.
I mean, I would be too. You're
Yeah.
just getting in the way of what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Like Bioshock Infinite was the same way. That the original cover had
For the sake of, you're getting in the way of what I want to do for the sake of excluding people.
everyone who isn't a white dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I was going to say, I don't want to make it sound like I would totally defend somebody who's like, I want to make a game that's all about killing all of the ethnics and all of this stuff. And then it's like, you can't do that. Like, well, why aren't you defending his ability to make what he wants to make?
because his opinion is stupid.
He's a dirty racist.
Yeah. Like, he has... I'm not saying the government should execute him. I'm saying
Right.
his thing shouldn't be marketed.
Yeah.
Which is why we get mad at, racist commercials. What the hell?
I turned that off.
They just decide to not... Yeah, you literally have a thing that prevents this from happening. Why is it happening?
I don't know.
Alright.
I honestly do not know.
Okay. This boss fight might just be bullshit.
Well, he's almost dead anyway.
I can only hope he stays that way.
Well, this time he will be for sure.
Alright.
Go ahead. Suck it up.
There are times when this is the story you want to tell, is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, there are times it's not. Like, when you have a history of, being good at representation,
Yeah.
you go, we're going to do a story this time that isn't as representative as in the past. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's the thing that, no, not all stories have to be 100% representational.
Yeah.
But it's still a problem when there aren't any.
Right.
Like Final Fantasy, where, a company famous for being very inclusive, tons of women, a lot of games are, like, gender neutral.
Yep.
And then they're like, we're going to do a game with all dudes. It's like, because that's the story we want to tell. And it's like, all right.
That's fine. You've earned this.
Yeah, it's like, and a lot of people are bitching about it with this. They're like, oh, well, they think, this guy would never have female friends. It's like, maybe he doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, explode, you piece of shit.
Like, is it an excuse? It's a reason. Like,
Right. You had your last 3 games all had female
prota-
leads.
Yeah.
So,
Like, they are not... Like, the Final Fantasy series is not the problem for a lack of playable female characters.
also don't forget they're the ones that put out Tomb Raider. So, they make it, but they publish it. So,
Yeah, they're doing their part.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
like Mass Effect. You can play as a man or woman. 90% of the marketing was a man. But they said straight out, like, only 50% of people play as a woman. So they had a reversible cover.
Yeah.
On, like, the 3rd game. It's like, cool.
Yeah, great. This is a cool place.
Do you have to fight all the bosses or just certain
Yep.
ones? Alright. I know this is a very common thing for, like, NES games. Were you
Yeah, all
fighting
the old Mega
bosses?
Man, the like classic NES games was like the last stage, do a gauntlet run of all of the bosses from the game, and then you'd have to fight the last boss right afterwards, which is always tough. But
Gross.
before we start fighting the next boss, we'll stop this and we'll do more next time on 2K Guys Play.
All right.
Yeah.